to also have President Grigoryan, who is the founder of the Regional Center for Democracy and Security in Yerevan.
Mr. Chairman, distinguished members of the Commission, thank you for the opportunity to testify. In recent years, Armenia has made significant progress toward democratization, especially following the 2018 democratic revolution, a watershed moment where citizens demanded transparency, rule of law, and accountable governance. Yet Armenia's path to becoming a consolidated democracy remains fraught with serious challenges. First, the greatest challenges to Armenia's democracy are external. The country faces an immediate and existential threat from neighboring Azerbaijan and a hybrid threat from Russia. In the past 4 years, Azerbaijan has used its military advantage to occupy Armenian territory, impose a 9-month blockade on the civilians of Nagorno-Karabakh, and conduct a military operation that forcibly displaced over 100,000 Armenians, an act characterized by Freedom House as ethnic cleansing. Despite international condemnation, Azerbaijan continues to threaten Armenia with force. Armenia's inability to counter this threat effectively fuels domestic political polarization and creates fertile ground for Russia's hybrid warfare efforts. Central to Russia's malign influence campaign in Armenia lies the narrative that democratic regimes can't provide security for their people. This narrative has gained traction as Armenia seeks to distance itself from Moscow. Complicating matters is Armenia's economic and energy dependence on Russia, which Moscow could exploit to punish Yerevan. Armenia's success in shifting its foreign policy will largely depend on securing support for its diversification efforts. The second major challenge is Armenia's institutional weakness. While elections and media freedom have significantly improved since the 2018 revolution, building and maintaining strong independent institutions that can prevent democratic backsliding remains a difficult task. Without an effective system of checks and balances, the future and resilience of Armenia's democracy will be at serious risk. The third major challenge is the refugee crisis stemming from the ethnic cleansing in Nagorno-Karabakh. Armenia, a country of 3 million people, has absorbed over 100,000 refugees, a staggering number when compared to the US refugee admissions target of 125,000 for this year. While the Armenian government has addressed the immediate aftermath of the crisis, the long-term integration of Karabakh Armenian refugees is a daunting task requiring substantial international support. If left unresolved, the resulting socio-economic issues could undermine social cohesion in Armenian society. In light of these challenges, I recommend the following. To secure Armenia's democratic future, the US must tackle these challenges head-on. Upgrading Armenia from Group D to Group B under the Export Administration regulations would be a strategic move that could deepen military cooperation and open the door for advanced US technology transfers. This could bolster Armenia's defense, reduce reliance on Russia, and empower it to confront security threats while standing firm as a democratic partner in a volatile region. At a minimum, targeted sanctions should be imposed on Azerbaijani officials and servicemen involved in wartime atrocities and aggression against Armenia and Nagorno-Karabakh Armenians. The absence of accountability only emboldens Baku's lines of attack. Sustained US support for Armenia's efforts to diversify its economy and energy sector is crucial to counter potential hybrid threats from Russia. Moscow has the leverage to inflict severe economic pain on Armenia and coerce political alignment. Equally vital is strengthening Armenia's ability to resist external disinformation campaigns which threaten both societal cohesion and state stability. On the institutional front, the US must prioritize promoting democratic norms and practices in Armenia, focusing on institutional building rather than supporting specific political actors because they are perceived as pro-democracy. This is what democratic development should be about. Lastly, the US must increase the support for integrating Karabakh Armenian refugees. While 11.5 million has been allocated, more should be done to address this humanitarian crisis. Mr. Chairman and members of the Commission, Armenia's democratic journey is at a critical juncture. The challenges it faces, from external security threats to institutional weaknesses and the refugee crisis, are formidable. With US support and a commitment to democratic principles, Armenia can overcome these obstacles. This support is not just about aiding one nation, it's about preserving a democratic partner in a region of autocracies. Thank you for your attention, and I look forward to answering any questions you may have.
Thank you very much, President Grigoryan.